There's just something about drifting in your own pool on a lazy afternoon that rinses off the grime of the day. The back-to-back meetings, the sideways comments, the weight of being the guy everyone counts on when it all goes wrong. I'm Marcus Thompson, Chief of Police in Oakwood, Texas. Quiet place mostly. Folks stick to their lanes until they don't. I built this life, brick by brick. Started in a squad car, patrolling country roads barely marked on a map. Took me 2 decades to earn the badge that says Chief, in a town where most folks are white and polite, and where my house and title still get looks from folks wondering how I got here. But that pool, that's my sanctuary, my calm in a storm I learned to carry. Until one summer afternoon, it turned into the epicenter of something far uglier than a neighborly squabble. I was chest deep, sun warm on my face, almost dozing when I heard it. "Hey, you!" Cracked one eye open. There's this teen, bleach blonde and sunburned, hanging over my fence like he owned the deed. That look on his face spoiled and scowling like he'd never been told no. New kid. The Harrove's son. They moved in a month back. Massive house, full landscaping blitz, like they were staging a takeover. I gave him a lazy wave. "What's up?" He pointed straight at my diving board. "Ours is boring. You need to build one like yours. By Saturday, we're throwing a party. Dad says you probably know how." That hit me sideways. Not just the nerve, the assumption, like I was some handyman waiting for his command. I stayed. Cool. Years of policing taught me how to defuse. "Kid, this is my yard. I'm not your contractor. Step off." But he puffed up, face red. "You know who my dad is? Runs half the tech in Dallas. He'll make you sorry. You types always get in the way." There it was, the mask slipping. It wasn't just about a diving board. It was about me standing here in a house he couldn't imagine belonged to someone like me. 20 minutes later, I'm drying off when a silver Mercedes screeches to the curb. Edward Harrove, the dad, power suit and dun tie, storming around the side gate like he's chasing a perp. Wife behind him, Linda. Designer pearls, Stepford smile, but her eyes scanning me like I'm a bug under glass. "You scared my son." He barked. "Told him to get off your property? I'm on the advisory board. One call and I'll bury you in code violations. You like that pool? Try keeping it when your credit tanks. You should know better than to mess with people like us. People like us." And there it was again. Not even subtle. I stayed where I was. Towel around my waist. Calm. "Edward," I said, "you might want to take a breath. I'm Chief Thompson. And everything you just said, that's all recorded. In here." I tapped my head. He froze, color draining. Linda tugged his arm, but her stare promised it wasn't over. That night at dinner, I told Elena, my wife, a teacher with a gift for seeing through the noise. We laughed, kind of, but deep down, we both felt it. This wasn't petty neighborhood drama. This was war, dressed up in property lines and fake smiles. Weekend passed quiet, no party. But Monday, the blowback rolled into my office like a storm. "Chief," my assistant buzzed. "Call from the mayor's office. Tom says it's urgent." "Tom, the mayor's fixer." "Marcus," he said. "We've had complaints. Harrove's alleging harassment. Says you made racial comments. He's threatening legal action, mediation or lawsuits. He's a major donor." And just like that, they flipped the script. Me, the aggressor, genius in a twisted kind of way, used the system I served to crush me. Later, Elena called shaken. Linda stopped by with a peace offering. "A new tablet for the kids," said. Edward lost his temper. Wanted a fresh start. My stomach dropped. No one gives gifts after threats. I told Elena, "Don't touch it. Something's wrong." That night, I pulled in Detective Ramirez. Sophia, smart, relentless, first-gen cop who knows what bias looks like when it hides behind a smile. Off the record, she dug into the Harrove's past. Meanwhile, I passed the tablet to Alex, our cyber guy. Sharp, twitchy, genius-level paranoia. 2 days later, Alex calls. "Chief, it's a setup. Hidden partition on the tablet. Fake search history threats, weapons, doctored photos, malware rigged to upload the whole package and then wipe itself clean once it leaves our Wi-Fi. The plan? They report it stolen. Cops find it. In my car. Suddenly, I'm stalking them. I felt sick. This wasn't personal. It was tactical. A blueprint they'd used before. Sophia confirmed it. Colorado. The Sing's a landscaping family. Immigrants. Harrows framed them over a business bid. Faked emails, security alerts. Tanked their livelihood. Now me, the black cop next door, standing where they didn't think I should. So we got smart, built the case. Quietly, Alex documented everything. Sophia gathered dirt. We waited. Meanwhile, whispers started. Linda spreading lies. Coffee meetups turned toxic. My kids hearing rumors at school. Your dad's a threat. It burned, but I held steady until the hammer dropped. Troopers showed up, warrant in hand. Theft, stalking. They searched my car, found the tablet just where I left it to bait them. I handed over the files. Check the metadata, I told the lead. Look at the malware. Ask Colorado. Something shifted in his eyes. Doubt creeping in. A sting was set. Undercover counselor visited Linda. She cracked wide open. I told Edward to be subtle. He wanted to force it. I told him create the evidence. Let him bury himself. Edward chimed in. That tablet's art. Wait till they see it. He'll never work again. Gotcha. Cuffs. Squad cars. Front page news. They were done. The Harove mansion went quiet. Kids sent away. Mayor called. Apologies. Neighborhood murmurs. Support? Sort of. But scars don't fade easy. Now I float in that same pool, sun on my skin, wondering was it just them, or is this town full of others like them, just quieter, waiting? Justice came, but did it change anything? What do you think? Ever dealt with neighbors like that? Seen bias twist the truth? Drop your story below. Let's talk. And yeah, hit like if you're tired of entitled bullies.